A game called Dying Light.
You ever heard of Earth Defense Force?
No.
It's a fun game. So
Yeah,
like,
what is that?
it's pretty
game?
cheap too because it's a game that's been out for a while. It's more of like, it's real cheesy, but it's a lot of fun. Like you like kill like giant insects, like that are trying to kill. Like they're like giant insects that are basically taking over the world.
A bug squishing game.
And you have to defend them. Yeah. Well, you have all these like cool futuristic weapons and stuff. It's really neat. But the controls and everything's weird, you know. Like it just takes some getting used to. But once you get used to it, it's actually not hard getting used to it. You know what I mean? For like some of those weird games, it's like, what the fuck? I don't think I'll ever get used to these controls. Oh, I thought you were gonna drown it for a second there.
I didn't mean to do that. It was like a hard hit. No, I didn't get a discount on my Hunter, but it was on sale though. The deluxe, I paid cash for.
Alright, I'm going after the runaway one.
Oh, alright, and I'll do the second boat, big guy. See, these are good. These are fun.
Yeah. Oh, I like these because they're easy. All you do is press the controls and all that stuff. I'm actually anxious to get this done now. I want to get all these done because my fingers feel like they need a rest.
Well, I'll save my last one. I don't have to do it.
No, we can do it. We'll get her done. The least I can do.
Man, shut up. No, you know what? With my son and Bobby, I wanted from those two guys what we're doing. Like I said, Bobby, you're not gonna make any money if you sit over there and shoot up the city. Let's work with each other, and it never would work that way. Him, my son.
You know, my plan is I want to keep working and working until I have everything that I want or need. Want and need, I should say, for that matter. And that way, so once I feel like I've accomplished everything that I care about,
so are you gonna
then I'll start worrying about doing that shit. No, I'm gonna start playing the game like I've always wanted to play it. You know, where I just reckless, fucking doing stupid shit, messing people's day up. So sometimes I don't get mad at the people that are blowing my shit up, because maybe they're just either bored or they just
they're
have everything and have nothing better to do.
What's his name? Pry or Pre-R-I?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
like him.
Billionaires, and they don't give a shit, you know?
Yeah, they got everything they need.
No, I think
part of the reason some of those guys have a shit ton of money is probably because they finish the game, but they've been helping their friends, so they just sit here and make money all the time and don't spend anything because they have everything.
Well, that's like El Tigre. El Tigre, when we started out, when I first met him, he didn't really have much of anything. But and I think it was Bobby and my son that introduced me or somehow, whatever. But either way, when he started playing, he was going into heist, and they weren't having it. They weren't doing heists at all, and I didn't get into it either because obviously I couldn't do it alone. But if I'd have hung out with El Tigre, just like I've been hanging out with you guys, since I've been hanging out with you, I think I've gotten maybe $100 million maybe 70 million since I've been with you guys.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of El Tigre, which reminds me, because I've been meaning to ask him about if he'd want to help us with our bunkers. How's your bunker?
I thought we filled that one. That was one of the first things we did yesterday, so it was pretty low.
Okay, because my bunker's pretty much ready to sell, probably by now. So I want to get a third person to help us first before we even think about doing it. So I figured I'll help you finish your stuff, and then I'll ask El Tigre.
You don't want to try to phase out? You don't want to try to phase out and try to get for the trucks? Oh, that's right. You say you lose a few dollars. I think I lost maybe 25,000. I think, you know, which is a lot, but if you...
Yeah, in my mind, 25,000 is good for, like, let's say,
gas?
Your, well, I was going to say more along the lines when you're doing vehicle warehouse. You pay about $20,000, maybe it's a little more, for customizing.
Yeah, about 20.
Before you sell it.
So you make about 80 on the high end.
so that money could actually, that extra money could have came in handy for something like that. You know, it just in my mind, every little bit adds up in this game, and then when you neglect it, then you wind up doing it more so, and then it winds up where you don't have any money. I'll go after the other one.
Oh no, I get it. You can go to your bunker when you're done.
Well, I thought you wanted to sell your, what was it, counterfeit? That was
yeah, I do have one more, but, okay, we can do it. I thought you were going to do it.
Because that's my plan, is after I get this, deliver this last boat, I'll send El Tigre a message. It'll take him a little bit to, you know, respond, and then by the time we get that done, maybe El Tigre will be like, okay, I'm done with my heist or whatever I was doing, and I can come help you guys. So.
Hey, who is driving to Pennsylvania, man? Who is that? Oh,
Free.
Free, okay. Alright, I vaguely remember the message.
Wait, what am I doing? I should just abandon the boat and jump on my oppressor.
Oh yeah, it is pretty far, huh?
Yeah.
We did it in 8 minutes, 7.5 minutes, man, so... And this is
just go over to your counterfeit or whatever's next and just stand at the door like we did last time.
This is so fucking good that we don't get AIs after us while we're doing this mission.
Yeah, I think you're beginning to see how much quicker it works when you do it this way. And,
oh no,
I have no problem doing it twice for you, you know, and I'll return the favor.
No, yeah, but look what you got. You got beautiful vehicles here. You got
beautiful vehicles.
Well, the boat and the helicopter, those are beautiful vehicles to work with. Come on, you got garbage trucks stink. Hey, wait a minute. When we sold the weed, how come I didn't get? You know how when you drive the truck, you get high while you're driving? I haven't. Did they take that out?
That was just for 420. That's why I was hoping to experience it, but I never did.
Oh, because
and it's bullshit because Dynamic insisted that he'd drive the truck for mine when it was my shipment, and I wanted to be in the truck to witness the guy smoking, but he wouldn't let me. So I'm just like, and then I never had the chance to experience it. Like, oh well, I guess there's always 420 next year.
No, I thought that was a regular thing because every time we used to make them shipments, it used to be hard to drive. You'd be falling all over the place.
Maybe you were just high that time and it wasn't in the game. Maybe it was just
really high. Oh shit, where am I? Oh, I'm up on the top of the mountain, so I'm not gonna make it.
Oh, that was beautiful. I thought it was gonna crash there, and I saved it when I spammed X to deploy my parachute, and I made it all right. Oh man, this one's already trying to get away from me.
Oh, you ever bought your dinghy?
Yeah, I own a dinghy, yeah. I bought one a long time ago, but I never use it. That's what's funny.
On the CEO mode, it comes in handy. Uh-oh, it's gonna hurt.
God damn. Swimming as fast as I can and then not catching up to this thing. Come here! Move, cat.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check my stats. I think I probably made 200 million since I started this game. Maybe. Which is nothing to brag about because you can't see it in my garage. That's for sure. No!
You guys should find a way to like anchor these or something while you're waiting or something.
I know,
like, while you're doing in between and stuff. This is kind of bullshit.
Yeah, and it's funny that not that it's fun. Where the hell did my bike go?
Oh my god, character, get on the really? Wow. She stumbled a little bit when I touched the side of the dinghy a little bit, so I gotta swim even further. Okay, get on. There you go. Good character. Let's try and make the bonus. I always like trying to do the delivery bonus, get an extra $3,000.
Yeah, I wondered about that. And on choppy water, it becomes almost literally impossible to do.
Unless you know what you're doing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you keep saying that those boats are easy to drive. I always find them difficult myself.
Well, you know, if you hit the e-brake button, you can get your boat to turn in a sharp turn.
The e-brake. Oh, okay. I guess they work differently for different vehicles, but I thought that was what happened when you were in a.
My controls, it's always R1 and X. Either one works. I don't know if it's different for you or what, but
R1 and X. R1 is that, and X. No, actually,
you don't have to do them both. It's just either or.
I hit the R1.
Whichever is more comfortable for you.
Well, it just depends too, because you know what? If you have thrust, like in this case, the bikes themselves, you know, you have to. It's kind of different when you got thrust, or if you got something that has a powerful car to use a powerful plane, like a chopper and a Hydra. They're kind of different. How come I can go in the garage? Oh, when you get into the Hydra, when you make turns, it's better to use the thumbs to use the sharp turns, rather than the R1 and R2, L1 and R1. And you know, again, I've been trying to watch videos. First of all, I watched a video the other day about bombing, which I wanted to become a good dive bomber, and I kind of got it, but he says the only way to become a good bomber is to practice, because you have to first of all get used to the plane, then you got to get used to the speed of the plane.
Oh yeah.
You know, like
most definitely.
He did the Starling. He said the Starling can be the slowest or the fastest plane in the game because of its rockets and its stalling capabilities. So if you can master the Starling,
is beautiful right now.
If you can master the Starling, which is what I would end up doing, you'd have to just keep flying the plane. Like, you got the pyro, you gotta keep flying the pyro, and you gotta. Matter of fact, you should get in the pyro and try to shoot me down and practice that way. Like, I'll get into a plane and try to kill you and you try to kill me, kind of thing.
I like dogfighting.
Well, dogfights are good, but most of the time we're going to be doing strafing runs to clear rooms out and to get tryhards when they come after us. We want to be able, because I want to be able to be like, oh, I'll get my plane and go after him, you guys. You do what you got to do. I mean, I'm not that guy. I'm not the savior.
Well, first thing I want to practice is dogfighting, because sometimes if you're having a fight in the air, generally when you start killing other people in jets, they generally want to start calling up their jets. And then it turns into a dogfight.
Yeah, but you know what?
Oh shit!
You could be a good Hydra. You could be a
God
good
damn it! So much for that.
Don't sweat it. I got 14 out of 15.
Well, what I mean is, like, I fucked up and I, like, went to do a sharp turn at the wrong time, and I hit a wave right at the exact same fucking time. I went to go try and do it, trying to be slick, and it cost me the time, so I didn't get the extra money.
Oh. Alright.
I always seem to screw myself up when I...
How come that was? It says 300,000.
Don't disband until I'm on the I'm on the beach. I just am putting this money in my bank.
Oh, I'm in front of the counterfeit.
Otherwise,
the boat will. Place.
Oh yeah, so just invite me then.
If it'll let me in,
have
there it goes. Oh, yeah, you know, sitting in the chair. I think I mentioned this. I hate being redundant. Sitting in the chair hurts my back. And if I sit too long, eventually, yeah, this is, I'm gonna sell it.
Alright, cool beans. Putting up the invites. Oh yeah.
You say your bunker's ready? I thought you said you were gonna wait.
I'm gonna message LT right now. That reminded me.
And I'll do whatever I have to do here.
Come on, App. You can do it.
Whatever truck comes out.
Gray, where are you? Screw it, I'm just gonna look him up on here.
He could be in a heist, you know how the name disappears.
Yeah, I don't think he's